G'day YouTube, how the heck we doing? It is Foul Play here and we're back again for another Pioneer League. So last league we played with the Orzhov variant of the deck. Felt like we misplayed at a few points. We ended up, I believe, 3-2 with the deck, so pretty respectable. It's a lot closer games than previously with the green-white variants that we were going off of. We're going to be taking an unchanged main deck into this league, but we will be including the addition of Leyline of Sanctity to the sideboard here. Now, the visual didn't update on this, and it's just skipping out all 4 copies of the Leyline of Sanctity on my preview here on the right-hand side of the sideboard side there. However, there are 4 copies of Leyline of Sanctity in here. To make room for that, we've minused out the 2 Fiendslayer Paladins from Kakar's list. We minused 1 Deadweight and 1 Fatal Push. I'm unsure which is going to be more significant in the metagame between Fatal Push and Deadweight, so I just split it down the middle and just minus 1 of each. Also, a really quick PSA. So the new set Phyrexia All That Will Be One will be released soon. I came across this little card here, a Worship of the Fanatic. So it's a 1 mana white aura with Flash. Enchant creature gets 1/1. With the corruptibility of as long as an opponent controls 3 or more poison counters, enchant creature gets an additional +1 and first strike. So this whole corruptibility I'm not looking at utilizing at all initially. I think this card is quite exciting and quite strong. So if you combine this with Light Pause over here, you're going to be able to instant speed protect it by searching out the other aura in the response to a removal spell. So basically what you'd be looking at doing is casting Light Pause on turn 3, potentially on turn 2 if you have the Selfless Bodyguard there protecting it. And then on turn 3, you can cast like any 1 mana or 2 mana aura on your creature. If your opponent goes to kill it in response, you can then flash in your Worship of the Fanatic, search up Kai's ghost form, and basically keep your Light Pause that way on the battlefield. So well, that was a pretty nifty interaction. I think this could possibly push aura decks a little bit further that are utilizing Light Pause. I also think this is like most likely to be relevant in Pioneer. I think it's a little bit too cute to Modern, but I think Pioneer can probably afford it. Okay, so here we are for the first match. We've got a 1 mana hand after losing the die roll to Claudio. We're going to go ahead and keep this one, and it looks like our opponent has currently got Naya colors there. So no land yet, unfortunately. Definitely playing this Bright Climb Pathway on white side. And for some reason, I completely forgot to play my creatures. So already we're in a fun spot. All right, we do hit the plains. I think at this point, I guess we just run out a seed, Life's Bounty, just play like a turn slower, I suppose. Look to throw away a Griff Spoon. If her opponent wants to, kill our creature in response, let this resolve kill our creature, whatever. We'll just take it. So Vanishing Verse, oh man, that's a cool card. All right, and we see a Light Pause as well. So we're going to go ahead and lead on this ram and look to pass the turn afterwards. All right, Abrupt Decay. Opponent's on mono removal. Mono, like 5 color removal. No worries, no sweat. And Ethereal Armor. I mean, it's good we're still drawing like some description of gas. We definitely want to see like 1 more land and then no more land. So we'll see what happens. Looks like this one's resolved on the battlefield. There could be a sorcery speed removal effect here. Bring to light. All right, an opponent gets out the Tybalt. That's disgusting, man. All right, well, we do find a land. I guess this one has to go on black side just for if we draw any black cards later on. I play a Light Pause. Now, I think we had a discussion here about Hammerhand, and I decided not to include it in the deck. So I guess it's just going to have to be Kaya's ghost form, and we're going to have to like sort of hope from here. It does cost -3 to exile a creature. So opponent has to plus at this point. Might just create an extra little section there for the exiled cards. Our opponent will be able to play later on at the negate. All right, I'll play like immediately. Wait, when does he get the emblem? And as it enters the battlefield, you get the emblem? That's so dumb, man. All right, Niv Mizzet from our opponent. ETB, reveal the top 10 cards of your library. For each color pair, choose a card. Yeah, put it into your hand. I mean, yeah, that seems reasonable, right? Puts Wandering Mind, Dreadball, Bring to Light, and Niv Mizzet into hand. So for some... Wait, did I just skip through my turn? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I've had like the busiest day. I'm just going to concede at this point. All right, so here we can see a Niv to Light list online. So Niv Mizzet, obviously, your big, crazy, ugly guy. We've got Tozimir as well. Obnath, Wandering Mind, Clothis, Valky. Okay. Removal of Abrupt Decay, Dreadbore. Bit of growth, more removal in Vanishing Verse. Deafening Clarion, that's disgusting. Colligan's Command. Mass Extinction. What else have we got in the sideboard? Probably just more sweeper type effects, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, reminder guys, if you do enjoy the video, please consider subscribing for more action like this. Apologies for like the misplays and everything there. I've been going for like the last 4.5 hours fixing up the house to like puppy proof it. All right, so I think Thoughtseize is going to be pretty strong here in this matchup. We don't really need any creature removal because our creature removal doesn't hit anything that they're doing. Rest in Peace actually just helps our opponent. Protection from multicolored could actually be pretty good. Might just minus the... all the glitters for that. All the glitters, yeah. All right, let's submit. I don't think Leyline of Sanctity is worth it into a deck that runs like 2 Thoughtseize effects, but knowing them, they're going to have it. This doesn't have as many creatures as I'd like. We got the reoccurring Sentinel's Eyes. I think it's worth a keep, but we definitely would prefer something a little bit stronger. Alright, so our opponent has just played a tap land. We have hit the SRAM. I think I'm going to hold off on SRAM for now. I just look to enchant our creature, start attacking. Later on, we can get Sentinel's Eyes back from the graveyard with Escape. Opponent shocks in Blood Crypt, Leyline Binding. That's probably the worst one to see because we can't currently go for an escape effect there. We'll play our Cave, play our SRAM, give our creature pro multicolored. So one of Guildscorn Ward, pretty strong. We find Floofy Paws as well. All right, we might have a ball game here if they blank on additional effects of Leyline Binding. All right, so we find Hateful Eidolon, which is an enchantment. It's not an aura vehicle spell. It's not going to trigger an effect there. I guess we play this one out and see what our opponent does. So that resolves. All right, let's go to our combat and attack. I almost feel like we want to hold on to this one in hand for more value. Let's just play this Godless Shrine in tapped and pass the turn. All right, opponent plays out Omnath now. So you get their little ETB. Thoughtseize from our end. That's perfect. That fuels stuff into the graveyard for our Sentinel's Eyes as well. Vanishing Verse, Sylvian Carotid, Shadows, Verdict. All right, let's get rid of that one. Play our Floofy Paws from hand. Play our Sentinel's Eyes. I think we just want to go in on SRAM since it has the protection. I don't know if we have any like stellar targets here because we did see Vanishing Verse from our opponent's hand. Maybe a Griffspoon because we can return Griffspoon. All right, anything we want to do? Not really, we'll pass turn. All right, so Rootbound Crag from our opponent. First trigger is life gain. Sylvian Caryatid, sure. So 1 unknown in hand. Obviously, all the glitters, enormous draw there. We'll take that one. All right, so we get our card draw. We'll see. Okay, we get our light ballers trigger as well. That's very generous of our opponent. I think we go for ghost form here. So it's pro multicolored, so we can block with Caryatid, but not with Omnath. It's pretty menacing at the moment, though. So opponent's going for Vanishing Verse on all that glitters. Maybe this is something I should have predicted, but still has pro multicolored. All right, so that's something. I guess we missed 3 points of damage with Light Paws as well. Our opponent just hits Niv Mizzet. All right, this could be rough. All right, so I guess our opponent can't put any of these lands into hand, fortunately. Puts Vanishing Verse, Culligan's Command, and into hand with Niv Mizzet ability. Okay, so another Vanishing Verse to come. Alrighty. Opponent shocks in Temple Garden, which might mean another Leyline as well. I think we know their cards in hand, though. It's quite interesting. Got pro multicolored. They can actually add black here, white here, and Vanishing Verse to our pro multicolor away. I think this replacement effect mitigates the card draw from Hateful Eidolon. Let's just let this go through. So we could also block with SRAM, lose Guildscorn Ward to Vanishing Verse, reset Sentinel's Eyes here, Ethereal Armor, attack for a bit. I really question if we're going to win once this is off our creature. I think maybe that's the line though, is we go for it, we force their hand, and then hope they don't hit any other Vanishing Verse type effects to get rid of Light Paws afterwards. It's fine, because we'll get a card draw here and we'll get the replay of the Sentinel's Eyes eventually. Okay, another SRAM's not the worst thing. We need one more card in our graveyard. Maybe we should have double blocked. Yeah, double block would have been nice, actually. Okay, that was quite silly of me. Goodness. Like, almost getting there, but not quite. Although this can fuel our stuff. God, do I want to just like sacrifice this? I think I do. All right, card draw trigger, not an aura. That sucks, man. If only. Ethereal Armor. All right, attack for a heap. Opponent blocks with Niv Mizzet. Am I missing something here? All right, cool. All right, so they literally just drew another Niv Mizzet. Yeah, all right, good games, opponent. Jesus, man. Plays Sacred Foundry finally. Puts Tosmira, Bring to Light into hand. Deafening Clarion. So we lose our wide side. All right, well, I guess we keep going. Do we have any more effects we can tutor up here? I think Cartouche was the last one. Damn, that sucks, man. All right, let's start attacking. Another block with Niv Mizzet. I remember this deck in Modern, and it wasn't a very good matchup in Modern. At least in Modern, we have Gadok Teague to help answer this these big instant and sorcery antics. Bring to Light for 4. All right, this could be bad. Valky exiles, Kaya's Ghost Form triggers. We might get the opportunity to kill here if we draw exactly all the glitters. Oh, do we just lose all of that stuff into the graveyard? Man, that sucks. Good old maintenance message. And now Abrupt Decay as well. This wasn't even revealed with the Nimizet triggers. This is shit he's naturally drawing. Oh my god, man. Alright, I'm going to concede here. Good games to our opponent. Obviously, that was some pretty unfortunate misplays on my end in the first game. Maybe a misplay trading off the SRAM that had the Guildsworn Ward on. I think that was more of a calculated risk than a misplay, and it didn't quite pay off. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more like this, please consider subscribing. Till next time, have a wonderful day. I'll see you then.